And we are... wait for it. There we go, we're live now. Welcome back to another stream, and today's gonna be a pretty average WarThunder stream. Which reminds me, I do need to actually carry a land the BE6 at some point.
Wow,
thanks for the donation leading to our starting. No, I'm not doing T50 at BR 9.6 free. Holy shit, they probably are going to add 9.6 at this rate. As we go along, by the way, in the stream, please, please, please give me updates on the audio balancing. Like, if I'm too quiet or if I'm too loud. I'm trying a new microphone gain thing today. I don't know. Hopefully it might cancel some of the reverb. So, anyway, we'll just warm up with my cheeky brookie loadout, you know, KV2 1940 edition, and Peshka 8 is the main plane I like to fly. Why do you use the same skin on all of your vehicles? Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm a flag tank. People need to know who I am. So you cover your tank in flags. And therefore I'm the flag tank and people who know who I am at the same time. Checkmate. Now which way would be the smart way to go? Close combat or long range? Let's say actually close combat. Fuck it. Because here's what I'm thinking in my mind. If I go for long range and they've got like Dicker Maxes on their team. And thank you Joseph Starling for the $1 donation, by the way. Always very much appreciated. By $1 I meant €1. Which is actually worth more than $1, so I'm even more grateful slightly now. Why do I call it the Peshka 8? Well, that's a good question. Because I read the PE8 was pronounced, you know, Peshka. PE2, so I just assumed PE8. Peshka 8? I don't know. No, I'm not playing the Whirlwind. Limey, you're banned. I'm just going to ban you from the stream. Mods delete Limey. Ban him. Wait, what? No, you're supposed to attach to the other side of him, you novice. Let me show you how a real tanker does it. You capture the other side, and then you can try and flip him over. Oh, he broke his tow rope for a second. It broke. Is he attaching on purpose? Okay, attach. It broke. Interesting. He's not attaching on purpose. It seems the tow rope breaks when the game can't handle the physics. Actually, no. Now the KV2's frontal weapon is just a machine gun now. Oh, for fuck's sake, I was actually pulling him up. Out of my way, you. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Yep, that KV2's helping. There we go. I actually do like the idea of only using the light machine gun as the offensive weapon in the KV2. But then again, it is only 75 mils of frontal armor, and it's definitely not angled. Land the
Hello, chicky-bricky в дамке!
LTS donated. Don't forget to... Hold on, I'm going to read that comment out again later when I'm not panicking so much. But yeah, thank you for the donation. Always very much appreciated. Riverbank seems to be clear. This area seems to be clear too. Oh, all the way over there. Let's range find that in. That's going to be what? 600? 400? Beep, beep, 700. Beep, beep, beep. Delete. Load HE. Oh, the cannon breach! God fucking damn it, it was a good shot, but if it was armor piercing, so the cannon breach ate it all. Alright, dial in 7. I see you there, you cheeky brookie. He's just repairing the breach. Look, his little cupula's still poking up. He's probably wondering if I'm looking at him still, but I am looking at him. Who's a dead little panzer? Yes, you are. Yes, you are a dead little panzer. Now come out of hiding, you. Okay. Just gonna wait for you just to expose yourself a weeny bit more. I'm perfectly dialed in at 700, but... you can just see the cupola poking out. Oh, he's moving. He's... oh, wait. Come on, come back. Oh, you're kidding me here. Christ. Ugh. Oh, now he exposes himself. Alright, just angle up a little. It's me. If he's got APCR, he could actually frontal pen me from that range. And thus I'm defeated by the long reload time. Yeah, that KB one's gonna do it, clean him up. To Gulag for wasting. Fires 2 HE shells, get sent to Gulag. 1 armor piercing, 1 HE. Is that actually the Cooper that's still poking? No, that's just a little, Oh, yeah, the KV2 is not watertight, so let's not go swimming. Do you ever play with viewers? Sometimes. I even used to do event streams. I haven't done one of those in a little while though. But maybe they could happen again one day. But that probably won't be today. This is just going to be a short, relaxed stream. I had a long day at work today. I just want to kick back, play some WarThunder, and chill. Who here is disappointed by the Battlefield 5 trailer? Honestly, if I had the time today, I was thinking I would make a Battlefield 1 trailer a video comparing the new Battlefield trailer with the old trailer for Battlefield 1. And while people still were a bit anxious when Battlefield 1 came out, not gonna lie, that trailer did get me fucking pumped. The combination of the music, the way the cuts, being like, holy shit, there's some horses in here, it's Lawrence of Arabia. And you're like, holy shit, there's fucking planes in here, and oh, battleships now, and it showed all of the behemoths in the video. So you're thinking, like, oh, armored motherfucking train with horses and shit. And then at the end it was like, blah, 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 and then the bass really goes, and it builds up to that soldier looking at like the Zeppelin overhead. You're like, whoa, is that a motherfucking L-30 Zeppelin? Which is really awesome, because when I was in Belgium, I got to see like part of the gondolas of that thing, but they didn't help. Enemy spotted. I got to see some of the... Oh, it's a friendly spotted. I got to see some of the gondolas for the L-30 Zeppelin, or at least that, version of the Zeppelin, and they had like the mid-cabin and one of the engines or something in Brussels. It was pretty cool to see, and also at the RAF Museum in... thank you for exposing yourself, mate. In the RAF Museum Hendon, they've also got the L-30... what's it called? Cockpit? Bridge? Deck? The shell went a little to the left. Yep, I saw the V1 in the Battlefield 5 trailer, but I want proper gameplay footage. Yes, I've seen Jack Frag's video discussing it, but I still want to see more gameplay of myself, because apparently it's actually slowed down more than Battlefield 1, the gameplay, which I've said for a while. I want to see Battlefield 1 with the gameplay slowed down a little bit. And I was thinking maybe they could take a leaf from the game Insurgency and have, instead of respawning on your squad, you just respawn in waves every 60 seconds. Say the game is 20 minutes long, you just respawn in on the minute mark every time. If you die at 1 minute and 1 second, you've got to wait till 2 minutes, but if you die at 1 minute 45 seconds, you just got to wait 15 seconds to respawn. But you respawn at base, so it kind of creates the... It's the same for the defenders and the attackers. And I thought it would create a pretty cool dynamic, as like you almost all rush at the same time, the defenses are trying to overwhelm them, rather than everyone just running around all the time in a Call of Duty-esque just trying to get kills. I enjoyed seeing the interesting weapons. Like, it's cool to see the Sturmtiger, and I was not gonna lie, the V1 bit was awesome in the trailer, but it just looked a little bit too wacky. But then again, people are now saying that the trailer is not representative of the product of the gameplay. So tell you what, I don't get hyped easily. I wasn't really that hyped for Battlefield 1. The trailer got me hyped, but I was like, mate, I'm not gonna buy the game until it comes out, and it's been out for a couple of weeks. Let's see how it goes, and that's what I did. Wait for the game to come out. 2 weeks later, I got it. And people are saying about, the female soldier, the mechanical arm. I don't know what's up with the mechanical arm, but in my mind, I was like, oh look, and why are the British driving Tigers? In my mind, I was just thinking like, oh, they probably just French resistance girl, possible, and with the Tiger and stuff, it's like, oh, maybe they just nicked it, captured it, depot, either in combat or just, you know, from a depot behind the lines. And we're using the Tiger. Same with the 2cm flak gun that shot down the 109. I was thinking, oh, that's probably just captured equipment. I wasn't too bothered that we're either using the wrong equipment. That didn't bother me. What did bother me was just the kind of general cartoony-ish of it. I did not like that much. Especially, yeah, in that trailer, the saturation was really turned up, which is why everyone was trying to compare it to Fortnite. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, about the British girl. But in my mind, though, I was pretending, you know, French Resistance. That's what I was thinking. Especially after watching on Netflix The Long, Long Holiday. It's a cartoon. If you ever got some time, watch it. And I said cartoon, by the way, specifically, because it is a cartoon. And I think it is aimed for kids, but holy shit, it does have some dark themes about it. It's essentially about a French family that moved to, I'd say, like, Calais, Dunkirk area. It's 2 kids, 2 parents. They take the kids up to stay with the grandparents on, like, just before war's outbreak. And essentially it's kind of about the 2 kids' lives during the occupation of France and what goes on around their village. And it's rather good. And it's done in a way that it actually tackles some difficult themes about what happened at that time period. And also, I want this one, please. But it's also, you can watch it with, you know, kids. You know, they'll enjoy it. It's got an interesting art style as well. From my understanding, the female snipers are more of a Soviet thing rather than the rest of the Allies. I mean, where's my night witches at? Where are they? Po2 calling, please. Also, by the way, you may think there's no Armenian flag. Oh, there is no Armenian flags in this thing. I put the Armenian flags on the inside, but it changed my exterior camo, and my skins don't carry over from camo to camo. Armenian, I love your voice. Wow, that's very much appreciated, because I don't like the sound of my own voice. Oh, one of the cheeky... Oh, that's one thing about this vehicle, is that it's got... I don't know what the term is. Understeer? Oh, enemy spotted. Oh, shit. I'm still getting used to the 75mm. 500 meters, I aimed at around 400. Oh! Oh shit, you can just take me out because this gun's stopped. Dang it, drive! The one guy didn't want to die, the shooter. Well, the driver's alive still, I guess. I mean, he didn't actually take much damage, so as soon as the shooter gets back on his gun, reloads. Oh, we got to rearm still. Not gonna knock it though, the mobility of this thing is great, like the way the rear tyres can turn really allows you to turn quite, allows the vehicle to turn quite tightly. Saw someone go off to the side earlier. Don't know if he's dead or alive. Come on, smoke, go away. I know there's something going on there. Cheeky tactical repositioning. What I find interesting about this is literally just a Puma, but with the 75 tank gun on it. And I don't know why, I find it funny that I can just drive an anti-tank gun, which is on a chassis. Oh shit. Woof. That quick scope. Yeah, the commander's just, well, like, what up? Literally 0 fucks to give. I think he's actually technically passed out. Oh, there we go. Oh well, I think we can get a Stukel out now. Oh no, no Stukel. But I do get to become an anti-aircraft battery with 3.7 Flak 36 Aufs. Oh, I can't pronounce the rest of it. Sonderkraft something. see something, boy? S is for Stuk. We're not going to do the Wehrmacht alphabet again, but then again, maybe I should just do a stream where we sit down and think of the Wehrmacht alphabet. Or maybe just a whole, you know, World War II alphabet. So yeah, my opinion on Battlefield 5, I'm just going to wait for more information to come out. I'm fed up of those people that do speculation videos like, oh my god, I saw this one screenshot, and in the very background, if you flip it upside down, it looks like a 4, and 4 is the same type as a Panzer 4, which means obviously the Panzer 4 is confirmed for the game. Like, nah, mate, you're having a giggle. Same with the Overwatch. I mean, Overwatch is a fucking basic game. You play as a hero and you shoot other heroes. Whoop, they fucking do. I play like an hour of that game every single day, by the way, just a heads up. I've only made a few videos on my channel. But in Overwatch, like, there's some Overwatch content creators which I don't follow, but they get spammed on the Overwatch subreddit. And holy shit, they get like one sentence from Jeff and they turn it into like a 20-minute video of speculation. And here I am sitting trying to script my next WarThunder video. Maybe I should speak to them for ideas. They know how to stretch for time. Oh wait, wait. There's someone over there. So, oh, he's dead. Next. Oh, there's a guy. Oh. I never tire with the 3.7 flak gun. I fucking love this thing. It's been out since like, it was like one of the, not first vehicles, but definitely in the first wave of vehicles in the game. It's always been a little OP in my opinion. A BR3, you can basically pen 90, and this is like the Sherman with the extra frontal armor. You're gonna pen him. That plane, I'm anti-aircraft gun, aren't I? Okay. Okay, that was the F4U. Let's get out of the street here. I'm still in the street, by the way, but I want to get this kill. Where's he going? Into the church? No, he's alive. Still sitting exposed in the street. If anyone came down, I would have died like twice now. Oh shit! Huh? Zonder's craft has extra thick armor. You want some, mate? Oh, big plane. I'm still stuck in this fucking bush. Rocks. Seriously though, like, all we lost is the commander, and I'm just gonna go pick up another one, I guess. The Hampton would have been an easy plane to shoot down. That's definitely a 109. Well, you know, that German light machine gun, I love that sound. Zzz. Well, it's more like a slow, you know, A10 sound. I could move up to the town square. That would be a nice shooting platform, but it's also very vulnerable there. Can someone define where? Okay, weeaboo. Oh, yeah, weeaboo is the definition of basically, I would say Western person, but really it could be any person. It could be Asian, it could be Indian, it could be African, whatever. But basically they just have like a massive boner for Japanese culture. And they just really fucking love it for some reason. So that's the definition of a weeaboo. Now the term weeaboo is basically the term of like a person that has a massive raging boner for World War II stuff, but specifically German. A Panzer II, I see he's a man of culture.
А ну, чики-брики,
Hey!
дамки!
Play the Bofors at BR 9.3. Alright then. Interesting question. There are several vehicles with Bofors guns on them. Now, which one would you want me to play? The French Bofors gun on the American truck? Or the American anti-aircraft vehicle with twin Bofors guns? I thought about this before, you know, when I wanted to make a video centered around the Bofors. Not much to shoot at. And I'm kind of overstretched now. Just like normal supply lines. Oh, I didn't realize the fucking nuke went off. My eyes are bleeding looking in that direction. What's the Panzer II engaging? Maybe he's just trying to chop down some trees. Which sounds funny, but in the context of any other game, I probably sound sarcastic. But generally in this game, that's the thing, shooting down trees to get better sightlines.
А ну, чики-брики, дамки!
Cussing hell, kid. Hey, the French Jeep, what else? Yeah, basically the American, thanks to the donation by the way, game. Now, essentially for those of you that don't know, it's an American truck with a French Bofors gun attached to it. Yeah, the Panzer II, more like Panzer II, am I right, lads? Hey, don't dab on those Germans. Throw out a fat dab on them. Something's up in flames over there. Oh, it's a Crusader, and the Crusader said an T-50 would take the cap point. If I shoot down. There's a lot of them alive. I just don't know where they are. Okay, so he's engaging someone on the hillside. Any planes to shoot now? Oh, there's one. There's two. To the capsule so I can get there. Flak shells would be interesting, but you forget that flak shells had to be programmed to which altitude they want to detonate at. Whoa! Alright, that was a bit ballsy. I didn't expect that one. Get him! Okay, he's flying through my flak shells. He's flying through my flak shells. Alright, now he's going to try and do a loop and then come back at me. Ow. I'm down to 2 crew members. Wait, critical hit on a plane that was dead already? Vehicle's driving a bit slower. Oh, I see engine's busted up. Proximity shells, aren't they just American? I don't think the Germans had those. Do an American video on prototypes like the Flying Flapjack or the Ascender. Oh, wait, Ascender? Ascender. No, I'll do one more Russian again, and I'll do the French suggested AA vehicle. Nah. Also, yeah, let me catch up on a donation from earlier. I forgot to read out. Eltos. How do I pronounce that? Eltos? Blutos? Don't forget to rip the pontoons before you land. Also, shortened my name for obvious reasons. Ah, that explains it. KV2, of course we're going to take the spawn at A. Yeah, I guess I was referring to the German... Can I get updated? This is going to be interesting. Yeah, that's referring to the Russian float plane BR-5, I think. I'm a heavy tank. Why am I this far ahead? Ah, fucking nuke went off. I can't see. My eyes are bleeding. I missed. Oh wait, what? I just fired again? I had a shell in the breach? Wait, what? I think the game glitched there. It said I didn't have a shell and it wasn't loading, but I had a shell in the breach apparently. The Infinity Club is made of strontium and gems of bias. Maybe the gems are territorial rights, you know, like ownership of Ukraine, Georgia, Armenia, the Baltic states. And with them, those powers combined, you can control the universe. Or at least Eastern Europe. Also, yeah, loading times might be up to a minute now in this thing. Yeah, I do deserve that, don't I? What if there was a tank that had 3 target turrets on it and had an elongated tank chassis, but what you just invented is the worst tank ever? Why not just make 3 target tanks? All you invented is the machine, the ultimate get stuck in the mud machine. Because that game sucked so much, I say we do it again. Hello dude, I'm a big fan, and I want to be your friend. I want to friend you because you're worthy and have a lot of tanks just like you. Oh, I'll give him a smiley. Oh, I was going to give him a smiley face, but now I can't. Now I can, Ian. Smiley face. MLG Poo, wow. That's an interesting name. Then again, I like his honesty, just straight up about it. A mouse of Lucius. You know, I was kind of just thinking, why bother making the mouse at all as a mobile bunker when wouldn't it just be easier to like load up the mouse turret onto a truck and have the truck drive somewhere and then just drop off the turret? And you know, it becomes a bunker rather than being a rolling tank. Excuse me, I've got places to be, mainly the cap point. Any chances of a fresh Hearts of Iron 4 run tomorrow? Germany or Russia maybe? Well, tomorrow if I do get a chance to play Hearts of Iron, which I might do, I was thinking of doing it anyway. I think it might be a continuation of Poland invading the USSR after it had conquered Germany. And I'm very proud of that I didn't have to use a single cheat to achieve that. It was very difficult, but I pulled it off. I flew the Polish flag over Berlin, I conquered Germany, and now actually I think I need to liberate Spain for a bit as well. Also, when you say HOTS, actually, that reminds me of Heroes of the Storm, but I can imagine no one here is really interested in that game. I like Heroes of the Storm, but I guess my audience does not. Well, funnily enough, the mouse's production was cancelled. It just... Enemy tank spotted. Another enemy tank spotted. Oh no, that's a Stumper now! Not even a Dicker Max. It skips like the classes of, 88. And whatever the one above 88 is, all the way straight up to fucking 12.8 centimeters. That can't be a Stumper mill, can it? Must be a Dicker Max. T34, you go and check for me. I can't see through these trees, and they can see me because I'm a fat box. Holy shit, I bounced it. Alright, it's just the Dicker Max. Oh, yeah, that's right, no depression in Russian tanks, but no Russian could ever be depressed. How did I bounce a Dicker Max fucking shell? You might just hit the tippy top of my turret. Okay, now you won't. Ow! Huh? Wait, what? Where did he... In my rear? There's someone in our flank? Doesn't look like it. Yep, I took points for tanking that bit of damage. That's one thing about heavy tanks, you get points for if you take hits, so you don't even need to get kills like in the KV1. Your gun isn't exactly the best, but as long as you take a beating... I can't imagine in real life a KV2 doing this without just like sliding off down the hill. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, no enemies up here. Ah, missed me. The power of Stalin compels you. Fuck. Half the enemy team's already dead. Maybe I could just try and sneak behind that Dicker Max down there. Using some tactical repositioning. Oh, this T-34 already thought of that. Oh, I meant to take the next tunnel, not this tunnel. Look, all I've done is drive up that hill there, come around and jump back down again. See, people don't realise this, but the KV2 is actually a pretty mobile tank. Yeah, here we go. Wait, what? Is he dead already? Oh, all of that badassery for nothing. Holy shit, there's a fucking hill. Let's shoot at it. Daka 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 daka. Who's behind the hill, you numpty? That was the area that I wanted to come out in. Oh, I didn't get to get a single kill. I am the real Joseph Stalin. So which one's the real Joseph Stalin in the chat? That's a good question. Top 10 answers science still can't answer to this day. Oh, did you like the way that I put the tank into reverse just to mess with my suspension so I can get that depression shot? Should I go for the driver first? There we go. Just with the light machine gun. Get Shrek, kiddos. So I'm just surprised that they didn't mount, like, I don't know, a 3.7 pack gun on top of this. Well, it was not pack because it's Russian, but you get the idea. So we've got 3 Joseph Stalins in chat now. Can the real Joseph Stalin please stand up? Then again, what if all the Stalins work together? Wouldn't it be better if they worked together instead of fighting each other? We have one. This tank. Oh, I know, I'll face on sideways. What could possibly go wrong? Also, the thing that was a tank, I think it was actually a rock. It just looked very much like a tank. Come on, game, just say they were lost and that's about it. It's not really much of a good spawn protection if you just drive around. I mean, these guys figured it out actually. They were way ahead of me on that curve. You couldn't so much as detrack me. How much give in the back gunner do we have? No, but it can't go up and down. It can only just fire straight backwards or left and right. Oh, yeah, JU-87 got shredded by a plane. Oh, I think that was the counter shooter. Heinkel 100 sacrifices themselves for the German 4th Army. Colorized 1942. I'm sorry, did you just fucking shoot me? I'm a bit scummy right now. Why don't you try the Object 120 at BR 9.3? It is amusing, that very long schlong of 9mm cannon, but nah. Okay, it's time for the French bias, and of course, how can I do anything that isn't the Charby? I should probably put this in send on holiday. Oh, but then again, this truck is out. Fuck it. Oh wait, you know what was missing? An Armenian flag.
А ну, чики-брики в дамке!
Ah, B6 with no pontoons, carrier landing when? Later today maybe, actually. I think I'll do that. Oh god damn it, I've got the beach spawn, this one sucks. Mostly because of the terrain. Wow, look at this. Bored of grinding alone, Wolfpack is recruiting. We use wait, you're a TeamSpeak 3? TS3? I don't know. We use TS3, age 18 plus players. PM me after the game or check out www.wolfpack.com.au/forums. But then again, I guess if he's just looking for a chill group to hang out with, that's a good way to advertise. You're hitting your target market, bang on. If I could get a tow from a Valentine, that would be beautiful. An M10 would be even better. The balloons, ours or theirs? They're theirs. But it's in our interest to keep them up, I think, anyway. Who am I kidding? Just a couple more. I just want an excuse to hit the boat. Shut up, bro. Doesn't own you any points. Oh, shut up. Damn it, I don't care there's an item on my Steam wish list for sale. But once we get onto the town, we get onto that paved surfaces, this thing can get up to at least 60 kilometers per hour. Which is pretty scary if the enemy's not expecting you. One thing I don't get is that why does this vehicle only have a crew of 3 people? I mean, in real life, that both is going to have had a crew of 4 from my understanding. And then maybe someone to keep the driver company. You got 1 gunner, 1 targeter, and then you got 1 loader, and then 1 overall commander. Really, there might have been 2 loaders, but I kind of minimized it a bit. Here's the pickle, this ain't good at street fighting. It's good at battleshipping, you know, going side on engaging, but oh, head on. Yeah, put the gun to my left and I'll take the sharp right here. Did you just fucking touch me? Fuck, he did touch me. Fuck, I only got 1 shot off. Dang it. He used his MG and he mowed me down. That's it, we're going to take out the CHAR-V now. Dang it, if I just got the first shot on the gunner, that was it, game over. Oh boy, time to take this into a battle where I can face BR4 stuff. Beep, beep. What does that thing mean, lock on? Generally, I'm curious. I mean, it doesn't mean you lock on as in lock on missile. It means to lock on. What is on? I've seen stabilizer on. I mean, maybe it means the travel locks are on. And therefore somehow I'm driving with all the brakes engaged. was saying, in a straight line, this thing does definitely get some speed. You know, for a big fat beast it is. You know, pre-war tankers all really. Yep, that's true. I mean, also the Matilda, I like the way that in the game it's written as stabilizer, but really it just means the gunner can hold the gun real fucking steady. See if I can get the howitzer on target. Wow, that is a really... Fuck, I was aiming the lower gun, not the upper gun. Don't mind me, just gonna fall back. He's aiming for like weak spots. Where's he go? Yeah, he went for me first. I thought maybe he'll go for the KV1. Ooh, right into the driver's slip. Oh, that looks like I don't have to play the French anymore today. I wouldn't mind just playing top tier just to play this again. It's fucking fun. What do you think of the upcoming Centurion AVRE? I really like the idea of the tank, but I'm not sure how good it will be. Oh, to be honest, I don't really care about the Centurion AVRE. I just care about the Churchill AVRE. Honestly, I just have to twiddle my thumbs and wait for the planes to arrive. I won't really do anything for the first couple of minutes. Hey, this is actually one of the few times where I'm like, yay, I spawned in late. Because I spawned in late. Oh, let's get the cover. Because I spawned in late, that means the planes will come quicker. See, one of them's already died. Not enough points to get a plane out. What would be a good place closer to the action now? Just stay in the spawn, it's nice and safe here. And again, I'm literally looking into the fucking sun. Sun bias, please nerf. Well, from my understanding, the AVRE, the Centurion one, isn't really like the Churchill AVRE, you know, the one where you think is just lobbing a massive barrel ass of grenades. This one just seems to be that, but on a smaller scale, and always interesting. Yeah, honestly, just work like the Sturmpanzer 2, that's a good summary of it, to be honest. Sherman is too expensive and useless. Well, oh, it started saying. I was going to say, like, have you seen BR 3.7, I think? Or is it America 4.3, where it's fucking terrifying. Where, like, half of the allied teams are in tanks you can't penetrate from the front. And yet, if you try to play the Tiger, you're definitely going to go up against IS-2s. So prepare to get spooked. And honestly, at the moment, I think it's the low-tier Jumbo? Is that the name of it? It's the only vehicle in the game, really, where you can't frontally penetrate it with anything, because it's sloped armor as well, so your APCR rounds won't work on it. It has got a machine gun port, but it is like trying to kill the Death Star. It's not exactly easy, but you can do it. Have I heard about the new Japanese tank? Honestly, don't care for Jap tanks. It's nothing personnel. It's more just I'm not interested. You know what? I can forget how fun these physics are in this game. Like the suspension physics. Which is kind of cool. That guy, if he dies, can get played. And maybe that guy. Ah, but half my team has died. I had pennet leopard from the side. It's only got like 20 mils pen, isn't it? Have I seen the new SBA? It's basically just the leopard's SBA, except it's on a chieftain now, is it? Or centurion, I forgot. By the way, before people say, why did I pick an anti-aircraft vehicle in the round? Well, you know people complain about CAS. It's like playing, I don't know, Team Fortress 2 and everyone picks soldier and then complains when they all die because there's no medic. I think that's the enemy tank though. Nope, that's a wrong. An anti-aircraft gun. You know what I mean? You got to multi-roll up. You know, you need those scout vehicles to flank and look out the spot enemies. You need those anti-aircraft vehicles to shoot down planes. Got to diversify, fam. Shut up, phone. That Humble Bundle emails me like every new day with a goddamn bundle. Never really that interesting anymore. Like, the first few Humble Bundles are really fucking cool. And nowadays there's very rarely a bundle that really piques my interest. Nope, I don't think a single member of the enemy team is in a plane. Except, wait, maybe one now. That guy died. Enemy spotted! Let's wait for this guy to get a little ahead. No. Oh, I never tire with this fucking gun. Then now I can actually get into cover behind this building as well. I'm watching you.
А ну, чики-брики в дамке!
We need Tungasku? What? Sorry, I can't English anymore apparently. I'll try and pronounce it again later when I'm not shooting down planes. Okay, that fighter disappeared. I'm sure he's still around up there. It's a little high up, isn't it? Okay, I commend that guy for putting the fucking duster into this BR. I mean, look, I'm sitting here with a Gatling gun, and that guy's just got twin Bofors with 0 fucks to give. Fuck. I guess it was inevitable someone would come to our spawn. I can always spawn in the backup. What? Fuck that, Kaijin. Why would I do that? Alright, do you think WarThunder is sometimes pay to win? Not really. Pay to grind, yeah. But then again, the game's free, really. So that's where pay to grind doesn't really mean anything. And a lot of people find themselves grinding tier 4 and 5. Whereas, you know, look at me. I've got the fucking Panther 2 unlocked. And the Jagdtiger and Leopard and all of the top tier stuff. And yet, I'm about to go and play BR3 again. Why the fuck is that? There's something I think people get too deadlocked into, like grinding the top tiers. And there's a lot of fun to be had at low and medium tiers too. Please use IS-6. No, thank you. Let's take out the Sonderskraft, the pack 75. Or 75mm pack 41? Maybe? What's the name of it? No, they just called it 7.5 centimeter. Use for Sherman Firefly. No, thank you. I mean, they have buffed the 17-pounder shell, but I did enough of that from my British bias video a while back. I forgot the name of it, but it was a fun video to make. I've got a very good view up here. Of the houses, not the roads, so I need to use the sight lines. Maybe I can make use of that. Like that. Way too exposed. Oh, enemy tank over there. Fuck. And there goes another enemy. Oh, that whirlwind had the right idea. Look, more of them coming in. I'm gonna pass that alleyway again. Oh, cheeky Sherman. I love the wobbly wind. If I just keep my sight line on there, I can cut off any reinforcements. Enemy spotted. But the artillery's blocking my view of him. I think he's around there. Now, sometimes you might think your artillery is not helping, but certainly someone's artillery in the enemy team is helping them. So I have a shot, but I can't see the target. I can't shoot what I can't see. Oh, someone saved my life. There's MQ. Oh, straight for the cupola. The commander's definitely gone fucking deaf, though. Shit. Oh, gunner's alive. Rear driver's alive. The rear driver's just given up on fucking life. He's dead technically, I think. No, he's alive! He's doing the job of driving backwards while fucking low riding it. My hands fixed this up. So, who is alive? I see, so the guy driving backwards has now become the gunner and... Whoa. But don't worry, the guy that mans the main gun on the left-hand side can also man the MG-34.
Ну, чики-брики в дамке!
Hey, thanks for the donation, Itis. Oh, gun's repaired. Nothing can pen the mini jumbo frontally. It goes straight for the. No, I don't think that was a mini jumbo. I thought that was just a normal Sherman I penned. And also, this does have like 150 pen actually as well. I'll give it that. Is that a Sherman? It is a Sherman. He's also. Oh, that was a jumbo Sherman. Drive, hands, drive! Okay, now drive forward. Ow, 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 ow. It's a miracle that gun shield stopped 50 cal rounds. He's just staring at me. I'm on the loader, but not the gunner. How's the gunner still alive? Fuck this bomb. Whoop. Can't see. Is he dead? He's dead. Maybe we can take back A. Fuck, if I can just spin this to the right quickly. Overspin.
Hello, cheeky-breaky of
Hey,
Damka.
Lena Tower Starling. Thanks for the donation. It was 105 he killed. It was for Mini Jumbo. Ah, wait, it was? It was. Or it wasn't. Was not. Have no fear, because the pack 75 is here, and he's dead. I meant for that. I was just a Crusader AA anyway. Have no fear, the mobile anti-aircraft defense is here. It's jammed. I see I can wiggle it, I just can't fire it. Why is my gun so far up? Why is it so far up? Come down. Fuck. There we go. Fuck, I was controlling the machine gun still. Uh-oh. I got your fam, but there's still a Sherman, so I'm going back. Bye. I'll give it to this vehicle. It can really shoot and scoot. How can I put it? You can tactically reposition very quickly. Well, your ability to, like, I'm going to do something stupid, but to go around the corner and snipe someone is very difficult. Fuck, I didn't even take out the tread, it just went straight through his tread. And now, time to put on the Stuka with a 1-ton bomb. I love this Stuka variant. It's so fucking stupid. Look at this, it's a 1-ton bomb. Beautiful. But I don't like the way that it's got only got a single machine gun in the back instead of 2 of them. I would appreciate if we had twin machine guns. What I find funny is that you've got a little window down here so you can see what you're attacking. Or at least, like, you know, below you as you go along. But look, the bomb's in the way so you can't see. And yeah, we've only got twin light machine guns facing forward. The plane is following that duck. It's not going for the duck, it's going for the D4Y2. Okay, any other... That 109 can easily deal with it. Okay, 109's got his own business to attend to. Near A, near A. I think there's a Corsair down there, or maybe an American naval built 2 planes, P-51 as well. I need a target! I need a target! Oh, there we go, target found. 2 targets found. Na 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 na. na 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 na. Ah, shit. Oh, luckily that guy's is stalling out. He's going really slow. Do I go downwards or do I stay upwards? If I go downwards, I can use my rear machine gun. Nope, we got distracted. And again. No one expects the Shulker fighter variant. That guy seems to be going very slow. Maybe his engine's busted up. We were closing the gap with him. Shit, they got here. I'm gonna just get fucked up by the AALO. Watch this, watch this. Play. Oh, play on the fucking game. Cue the theme music. I don't know what I did, but I did something. Which way's back home? This way. Okay, let's see if we can get back before our engine explodes. Will we make it back? The engine's going to start seizing up soon. Do I climb or do I just go in a straight line? Then we could buy me some time. It's 50-50 still. It's still any man's game. Teamwork in this game, I awesome. Unless you're saying teamwork in this game is awesome, but you said teamwork in this game, I awesome. I would fly the other variant of the Stuka, which seems to be slightly more upgraded, but with this one I don't have a 1,000-ton bomb. Sorry, not ton, 1,000-kilogram bomb. I've only got, like, you know, the more practical loadouts of the 500-kilogram or the 500 and like 2 mini 50s or something. Look at this. German engineering is so good that even in a dive you barely build up speed. That's the engine tearing itself apart now. You can see the engine's getting damaged because there's no water cooling it. But funnily enough, the engine might... Go on, hold on just a little bit longer. I could turn it off, but it's already pretty broken. And here we're going for a landing. Turn off engine. Okay, engine, you did it. It's okay, you can take a rest now. Stuka, best waifu. Go on. Let's do a tactical drift to slow down. Huh? Why am I not rearming? Oh, now I'm rearming. Oh, I cancelled the rearm. There we go, rearmed and now repaired. Now, will I make it back in time to drop a bomb? I'm just going to close my window. Alright, I'm back. Oh wow, I like the way that I can leave the game. Go close once the gun's firing, the both is only firing enemies. Look, I'm carrying basically the whole plane's weight under me at the moment. I'm not very agile. They're definitely opening up on someone. There it is. Oh, that's a Spitfire. Engine overheated. I've barely taken off. Pikes, what do you think of the German gun? Sorry, the Churchill gun carrier. Not a lot, to be honest. It's alright. Not that fun to take out though. Armor's alright-ish. If you get equally tiered, you might not be able to get penned in front, but definitely anything above BR3 will nuke you. No, I'm not going to make it back to drop the bomb. You're gonna dive. Please! No, I just want to drop this bomb. I spent 5 minutes going back to base. I spent 5 minutes going back to base just to get this beautiful beast. Look at it. Beautiful. Ah, fuck, another minute and I could have dropped it.
Hello, chicken
Hey,
bricky,
lean your towers, darling. Whoa, 10 quid. Thanks for that, mate. Got that fine. T50 versus BR 9.3. I hate you. I hate you. I'm going to do it now, but I hate you for this. Fine. Fine. You win. Alright? Fine. I'll do it. If it makes you shut up, I'll do it. I'm going to create just T50. And let's see. What's my highest Russian tank? Should have, like... Okay, I can't give you BR 9.3, but I can give you 8.7. That's the closest I can get. I never even brought a crew for the IT1. I own it. I have the ZSU 73 just because I wanted to have it. That's the highest you're getting, mate. I haven't played this T50 for so long. I remember the turret rotation on this thing was slow. Oh boy, it can pen 100 mils of armor. Maybe. What do you think of the Italian tank P40? It's a knockoff T34 that's worse in every single way. Oh boy, a nice open map for me to take advantage of my tiny weeny little tank in open combat. Oh boy, here I go killing again. I love the way you keep telling me to check my notifications. I see my notifications. I'm reading both chats, Twitch and YouTube, and I see your messages. I just choose to ignore them. Yeah, that's one thing about the T50s, that's a speedy boy. But top tier it doesn't really matter because all the tanks are speedy. I guess I reuse my depleted Starnalanium rounds. People knock APCR, but holy shit, if you do need to get for some flat armor, these things will get through it. 50 kilometers per hour almost. Here we go, 56 kilometers per hour. We're about to break the fucking sound barrier in a T60. 62, 63. Come on, 65. Can we get to 65? It's going to get a little steeper here. Push to slow me down a little. 65 kilometers per hour. Oh, 64, 64. Come on, 65. Ah, fuck. We're not going to break that, are we? Holy shit, look at the... We're gonna break the fucking sound barrier. I don't want to do any adjustments. Though I am gonna miss the sea point. Then again, I could go down to that riverbank there and try and sneak up. What's that thing? No. I'm in the cap circle. And there I go, leaving the cap circle. And again, having a tank painted in Armenian flags doesn't really help my camera, does it? Fuck. Oh, a T-95 of all things. They're cheeky sword. Whoa. I was doing like 40 kilometers per hour as well. Not bad. I mean, I know he's got like fully stabilized and everything, but technically could be an AA gun. Yeah, why not? Come this far. E100? I wish. I don't have it. Also, I hope you like my paint scheme for this. It's nothing fancy, but I did find a way to put an Armenian flag on it. And you may notice that I've started putting the flag mostly on the back of the tank, instead of like all over on the front now. I realise it might actually affect my KT. Maybe spoiled. Let's not far now, then get a little closer. I think normally you get like the lead indicator within 1,000 kilometers, or 2,000 maybe. Kilometers, no, meters. There it goes. I like to let them get in close so they think they have a chance. But then you just open up because they can't see. If you open up too early, then they're just going to evade. Yeah, taking planes into top tier now. I mean, the Po-2, I mean, you might have been able to cheese with the Po-2 before if they were bad flak players. But now, it's kind of going to be impossible, isn't it? I wonder if I'm the only player on my team that was able to touch a cap circle this match. And I was in a T50, because I touched the C cap for a bit, as I was driving through to get to the river. BV238 or BE6. I still stand with the BV238, but the BE6 is interesting because it's a BR5, but it has the same turrets as the IL-28. And people underestimate that BR5. If they go behind you, they're risking getting torn up by a really good tail gun. The mid gun ain't that good, but the tail one is brilliant. And here we see a cheeky Russian sniper with his 9-meter long gun. Would you want IFVs? What is IFVs? Infantry Fire Vehicle? I saw the term Bradley and I know what that is. Would they really have a role at the moment? I guess they could technically be the scout vehicle. Oh, that's funny. P-40, Russian P-47 at top tier. Of course. How did I not spot him? Let's see if he's going to come back this way. Of course he is. Don't worry, Russian P-47, I'll defend you. I was going to type to him, but I won't bother. Oh, got hit with a 25 mil. 2 hits. Okay, now I'm just getting lucky. He's out of range. Hi, what do you think of the KPZ-70? Not a lot, no clue what it even is. Also, it looks like we've lost, and there's only like 4 tanks in the field, and I'm one of them. Infantry fighting vehicles, there we go. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. Some of them have tows and ATGMs, which I guess would make them viable at top tier. Oh, that's the end of the round. I'm going to go I'm going to rush B and probably end up dying. But I'm going to do it because otherwise I'll die of boredom.
Ну, чики-брики в дамке!
Hey, Linear Tower Starling, thanks for the donation again. And no, B6 best plane in game. I have 400 battles in it, and it's basically an AC-130 with floats. That's a good point. It is really good. I like it a lot. But there's just something about the BV-238. It's just a fucking huge flying fortress. And hey, if people are stupid enough to approach you, they will definitely get fucked. What is that? Oh, I just pressed the trigger and it exploded. Ah, hello from Serbia. Hello from England. Oh no, it looked like I died. I guess I go back to the main menu early. How do I get good at WarThunder? Oh, you see, what do you need to do to get good at WarThunder is if you're playing air or tanks. If you're playing air, just play the meta planes, I guess. If you're playing tanks, just play the meta tanks. That's how you get good. With tanks, learn roughly on the maps, you can recognize patterns of how the enemies move down paths and stuff. And that normally gives you a good idea what the enemy teams will be. How about... yeah, Tiger. Oh, but then again, why do I take out the King Tiger when I could just take out this thing? And I think this thing's better in every way. I mean, I know it doesn't have the armor, but armor at that tier doesn't really mean shit. I could take out the normal Tiger. That could be fun. There's my BR4 lineup. 4.7 because it's got the... okay, let's take the Tiger H1. And we'll put it over the Churchill. Tank realistic, here we go. There's no Armenian flag on it. Quickly, we must add one. That'll do. And tank realistic we go. Okay. Good old close quarters map. This will be good. Let's see, 23 of the Panzergranate 39 and some HE shells. That will be more than enough. I choose this spawn point. Let's see how many targets there are. Half a target. Yep, these guys get it. This is there's nothing but weeaboos in this team. Including me, bearaboos. Oh, there is an M10 for some reason. What? Oh, is that the war crime M10? Yep, it's the war crime one. Damn it, I need planes so I can take out my Dornier. No, my Dornier's at BR 6.7 or 5.7. I think my Dornier's at that BR 5.7. But I don't think I actually put it in my lineup. No, I didn't win my Doe 335. If I am cheeky, I could try and do a hill climb to get there. It's relatively safe, but it'll take a while. There's just something about the Tiger driving a big armoured box. And if you angle your armoured box, they nerfed our angling in this game. They nerfed the angling, but even so, as long as you make sure your Tiger is pointing, if you're pointing your barrel to the enemy approximately, you know, at this angle, you will bounce a lot of shots. Okay, so look at my jerry cans. I don't know why I put them over the barrel of the machine gun I bought. And not the driver's slit. Also, apparently in real life, the driver's slit could be closed. They could just drop that piece of metal in front of it at will. They were meant to do that before the end of combat. In this game, they never do for some reason. Ah yes, the war crime M10. For those of you that don't know, basically they dressed up Panthers to look like M10 tank destroyers to confuse the Americans. Fuck! I got really lucky there. I fired, and I only blew up the barrel, not the breech. Actually, this will be good. You can't see me. My time is now. Do 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 do. And luckily, I think I have got a shell loaded in the breech. It's not the cannon. The real question is, how the fuck did they fix the barrel of this thing in 12 seconds? I mean, you can say that about any part of the tank, but especially the outside of it. But don't feel. His hand's out there with a hammer smacking away at the barrel. Nope, I've got to load the shell into the breech as well. But don't worry, the crew's intact. We'll get one in quickly. Ah, fucking hell! It was dead ahead of me. Ah, my issue there was no angling. Don't worry, I can take out the Jagdpanzer 38. I'll take out the Wobbly Wind, thank you very much. With my mixed belts. I like to diversify. I have so much fun in this game. I'm not mad at all that I just drove out my spawn and got instantly killed by moving a couple of meters ahead of where I spawned in. This is fun. This is so fun that I think I'm going to end the stream for tonight here. I mean, I was looking for any excuse. It's coming up to the end of the hour in the UK. It's coming up to 9. I've got to wake up at 5:30, so if you excuse me, I've got some food I'd like to consume before I go to sleep. So, thank you guys for tuning into today's stream. Mediocre, not many highlights. Oh, there was the bit in the Stuka where I flew underneath that guy and got a kill. I don't know if actually because I flew underneath him if I got the kill or not, but it looked awesome. Anyway, thank you for the donations, by the way. Big shout out to Leaning Tower Starlin and other donors today. Because Leaning Tower Starlin just paid for like a week of meal deals again. Today I went to Co-op to get my meal deal. They were right. Wasn't too much of a fan of the Doc Hussin sauce, but they did have a table of stuff that was on reduced price. And like there was prawn crackers that were only 10p and beef jerky for 75p. So I was like, hell, that's good value. So I bought some of that stuff. Anyway, that's my interesting lunch story out of the way. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next stream. Possibly Hearts of Iron 4. Bye.